And to finish everything off, I just want to say, once and for all, why I thought Nintendo E3 2014 was the best E3 presentation. And the reason is pretty simple, I'm sure you can see what it is. A whole bunch of brand new games, including a new IP, all of them actual gameplay trailers from in-game engine. No CGI bullshit. The closest we got to CGI at Nintendo's event was probably when Reggie fought Iwata in that one scene. Aside from that, we had a very cinematic cutscene from Zelda. I'll give you that it's very cinematic and likely does not reflect actual gameplay. I will agree with that till the end. I'll agree with that till the cows come home. However, you can't deny that that in-game engine looks fucking incredible. And it excited me so much more than what Scaleborn or Scalebound from Platinum Games on Xbox One could. Let's face it, I've said I like Platinum Games. I'm a fan of their games. I think they're incredibly, incredibly good developers, which is why I'm hyped for Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2. However, I can't get hyped for CGI trailers. I think it looks really interesting, but without an actual in-game footage, I can't get excited. I just can't. I don't care about GTA 5 coming to next-gen consoles and PC. We all knew it was gonna happen. It was absolutely obvious, and I wasn't interested the first time round. The most interesting games that I saw at E3 this year were Dragon Age 3 and The Witcher 3, and they're multi-platform games. I already own a PC. They look spectacular, don't get me wrong, but they're multi-platforms. There's no reason why I shouldn't watch an Xbox One conference, see The Witcher 3 and Dragon Age 3 and say, yeah, that'll make me want to get an Xbox One. No, I can already play those games. I already have the systems, already have the technology. I don't need to buy an Xbox One for it. Similarly with PS4. If I am going to buy another console, it's going to be a PS4. And if I am going to buy those games on a console, it's going to be on PS4. But the fact is, neither of those presentations would make me excited, would make me want to buy those consoles. You can't get me excited by saying, here's some exclusive character. You can't get me excited by saying, here's an exclusive gun, here's an exclusive weapon, you get exclusive skins. You can't get me excited for any of that. I want you to say, here's a brand new game, here's why you need to play it. The best thing that the Xbox One has had to show since launch have been Sunset Overdrive and Titanfall. I want to make it quite clear, I think both games look really great. I've played Titanfall, it's been out for a while of course, and I think it's really quite good. I think those are the two games that if I was going to buy an Xbox One for, it'd be those two games. But then again, Titanfall, it's a multi-plat. And Sunset Overdrive, watching some of the gameplay footage, there's something about it that seems a little bit rough or a little bit clunky. I'm obviously going to hold all opinions until the game actually releases, and it could in fact be spectacular. There's something about it that I'm not super happy with, but I love the art style they've gone with. I love the colours, I love how it looks. They have massively stepped up their game since last time. But, well, like I said, a lot of the games have been multi-platforms. I think The Last of Us coming to PS4 is great and everything, but let's face it, that's no surprise. Uncharted 4 is coming to PS4. What did we get to see? CGI teaser. Again, it's CGI teaser. That's not what the game looks like. That's not indicative of gameplay. You're not telling me anything with that. You might as well have just said, yeah, we're developing it, and this is the same amount of hype I would have had. Okay? There's no point in showing me CGI teasers, because I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. You can shove it up your ass. I don't want to see that shit. I want to see the actual game. I don't want to see lies anymore. I'm sick of it with Ubisoft as well. We saw Far Cry 3 when it first got showed at E3. It looked a million times better in that first trailer than it ever did in the final game. Same with Watch Dogs. We saw that first trailer, it looked a million times better than it did on current gen, next gen or PC at max settings. Total Biscuit even said himself he can't run it with 2 Titans on his system and 16 gigabytes of RAM and a next fucking processor. He can't run that game in ultra at 60 frames per second because the game is optimized like a bag of dicks. I'm sick of being lied to by developers. And then I looked at Nintendo's presentation. Everything everything was solid, everything was about the games, and the only multiplat that they showed was Smash Brothers, and guess what? Still a Nintendo exclusive, because it's just Wii U and it's just 3DS. People say, why are you a Nintendo fanboy, Dave? This is why. They actually showed me games that I'm actually interested in, and I can't buy on any other system. Nintendo wins E3. If you disagree with me, I want to see those dislikes. I want to see those comments. I want to see you shouting at me. I want to see you calling me a dickhead. But the fact is, that's not going to change my opinion. I've put a lot of thought into this. I've watched all the conferences. I've looked at it from every angle. I'm always going to be happy to play new games from different publishers and developers on different systems. Like I said, if I had the money, I would have every system, and I would have Xbox Live Gold and PlayStation Plus and all the features. I would have all of it if I had the money. But I'm not a rich man. I'm a usual guy, and I'm going to buy what's most interesting to me, and that is by far and away Nintendo. They've got original games, they got unique games, they got unique art styles. I'm not seeing a homogenized piece of shit. I'm not seeing loads of crap shoehorned in because they didn't have enough time. I'm not going to see any of that bullshit. But since we said that, Assassin's Creed Unity looks really good. I'm not sure about the 4-player co-op though. To be honest, Assassins, one man against the world, it's an underdog story. 4 trained killers hunting down one fucking pussy old mayor guy. You know what? That is some sort of weird ganging up bullshit that I don't want to be a part of. Suddenly that game got really weird for me. Okay? It's one thing, one assassin changing the world, 4 trained killers ganging up on one guy in a fucking powdered wig. It's fucking weird, okay, Ubisoft? It's fucking weird. Maybe he really was an arsehole who deserved it, but it's still, you know, it's definitely not a fucking fair fight. And I don't like that at all. Alright then, thank you very much for tuning into Odder's Plays today and my incredibly long rant on E3 2014. As always, I want to hear your opinions, your disagreements, your agreements.